Hey y'all, I'm here with another review. I know I am late. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a real busy week. But I'm doing a review on Girls Cruise, episode 3, season 1. In this episode, we're pretty much continuing off what we did last week with the whole, oh, Maya didn't remember Tiffany's name. So I got notes, y'all. So this actually was like one of the best episodes that they had so far. I actually liked it a lot. So you got Maya talking to her manager on the phone, talking about, the fact that, the whole thing with the name and stuff like that. And, you know, she was like, oh, I knew her name, but I just wanted Kim to, introduce her. Then we switch over and we got Kim and Tiffany talking about it. And Kim pretty much just felt like, girl, you forgot her name. Put it like this. Maya, you forgot her name. It is what it is. You forgot her name. I think what was irking people or making people a little bit annoyed is the fact that you just wouldn't admit that. You kept saying, oh, no, I know. But you didn't know her name. And that's okay. That is okay, girl. I forgot her name. I forgot her name, too. So then, Chili gets asked out on a date by the one guy that's there. They go out. I'm going to just talk about them. They went out. They talked. She was like, how you trying to get with me? You live all the way in Trinidad. So that's just that. Okay, so I think his name is Charlie. I believe that's his name. Mark, the guy that's on the boat with them, the guy that's on the boat, the cruise with them or whatever, and he is the boyfriend of Mark Jacobs. And he was talking to B. Simone and some other people pretty much saying how, like, once he started messing with Mark Jacobs, like, everybody started popping up out of the woodworks and trying to be his best friend. So it doesn't make him, he doesn't really trust people out, which I can understand. I bet you everybody named Mama was coming around when they found out that she was messing with Mark Jacobs. What? So he's telling B. Simone about that, and then B. Simone just kind of broke down and was telling him about how pretty much her stepmama wasn't shit. You know what I mean? Her mama, her dad got divorced when she was younger, and she got a stepmom, but her stepmom pretty much was not shit. And her mom, actual mom, wasn't really even in her life, which I find very interesting. And, she just kind of broke down saying, she wonders how life would have been if she had her mom around. And, y'all, people who don't have a mama, it don't, in whatever capacity, it hurts my heart. Because my mama is my everything. So I could only imagine, y'all. Then, okay, so then we get into Kim, right? So Kim goes to the kitchen to go talk to Tobias, who is a very famous chef or whatever, and he's the one that's making all their food. So he pretty much was telling her about how his brother had just got out, and they showed a scene of when he got the call from his brother. He was really emotional. His brother was in jail for like 9 to 10 years for cocaine trafficking, I believe, allegedly. And so, Kim pretty much talked about, how she went to prison back in like 2005. Do y'all remember the Countdown to Lockdown show that she had on BET right before she went to jail? It was so good. And she pretty much talked about how when she was there, because Kim was locked up for a year and a day. She talked about how pretty much she just learned like about a lot about like loyalty, and her biggest regret was her being loyal to people who wasn't being loyal to her. And that is referring to Little C's, which she did say a little bit later. If y'all don't know, Little C's is pretty much supposed to come and pretty much testify on Kim's behalf, and that he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't do what he said he was going to do at all. And a lot of people feel like, even I feel like, that him not coming through for Kim the way that he was supposed to is part of the reason why she got locked up. And it's facts. It is. She was literally trying to protect a whole bunch of fucking people that, like she said, did not have her back at the end of the fucking day. And, I think like a few months ago or something like that, she had a party and he finally apologized to her. But my whole thing is, you waited 15 fucking years to publicly, I don't know what you did behind the scenes, but you waited 15 years to publicly apologize to her for what the fuck you did. That woman lost. Because to be real, not only did Kim lose a year and some change, and I'm not putting it all on C's because, Kim's a grown woman, she got to make her own decisions. But the way I look at it is like, if you were close to Kim, because Kim even said that she was on some, I don't give a fuck shit around that time, because after Biggie died, she just didn't care anymore. And I feel like if you are supposed to be as close to Biggie as you was, and you was as close to Kim as you was, you probably noticed once he passed away that she wasn't doing well. The public noticed that. We're not even friends with that girl, and with that woman, and we could tell that there was something wrong after Biggie passed away. So for you to not come through and do for her the way that you're supposed to, the way that you're supposed to, that shit is disgusting to me. That is disgusting. I've never liked Little C's. I never fuck Will. I do not fuck with unloyal ass motherfucking people. And this whole time you have been riding the fuck out of Biggie's name and everything that him and Kim has done together to get wherever the fuck it is that you need to get, which is nowhere. I don't fuck with that type of unloyal. That is some unloyal ass shit. And again, for you to wait 15 fucking years and then pop up and be like, I don't want to say pop up, but you know, wait 15 years to give her a public apology, fuck out of here. I would never. Kim is a better woman than me. I'm telling you that right the fuck now. Like, I will never fucking like ever. Ever, 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 ever. So then, you know, she talked about that. And oh, also I want to say about her being locked up, it's not what I was saying before, is it's not just the fact that she lost like a year in the day of her life. Her career never bounced back after she went to jail. Y'all gotta like go back, if you're not old enough, of course, which I'm pretty sure if you're watching the show you should be old enough, but y'all know, right before Kim went in, Kim was doing good. Kim was doing good as far as her career. She wasn't where she was in the 90s, but she was holding on and she was doing what she was supposed to do. Like, she was doing good. When she went in, which was around 2005, late 2005, she went away, right? And then, and like a little bit before she got out is when Nicki started to pop. So it's kind of like, I'm not saying if Kim didn't go to jail, none of this would have happened, but I really do think that shit would have played out a little bit differently if Kim did not go to jail. I don't know how this whole situation with Nicki would have went. I really don't, and that's just me being real. Not to say Nicki wouldn't be where she is, she wouldn't be successful. I'm saying I don't know if that whole situation between her and Kim would have played out the exact same way. Okay, boom, done with that. So then we got Maya and Pretty V, and they're in the gym working it out, and Maya pretty much just said that she had all brothers growing up, which, okay, this is starting to make a lot of sense why she acts the way she do, and that growing up, you know, she didn't really have like a lot of female friends, but there's a lot of girls like that. Like, me growing up, I only had one or two very close friends that were girls. All of my other friends were guys, because like she said about herself, I was a tomboy growing up. Like, I was very much so a tomboy. I'm even kind of a tomboy now, even kind of to a degree. Like, the way I dress is not, I don't know, it's not as girly as it could, because I like to be comfortable. Like, I don't ever wear heels. I wear sneakers because they're comfortable. Like, that's all I wear. But anyway, so she talked about that, and you know how she thinks because of the way that she was brought up, you know, she was always going to a different dance recital or competitions and stuff like that. That's why she never really got along with, you know, females and stuff like that, or, you know, she hasn't really had the time to bond, you know, with a good female group. Because I think Pretty V asked her, like, who is it that you call, like, what friend that's a girl that you call, like, when shit has hit the fan. She said, I don't have anybody, and that is sad. That is very sad. As a woman, honestly, as people, but specifically as a woman, you need one or two people, even if it's one person that you can go to when shit is just completely wrong. You gotta have that person, because we all need support. Like, we all need support. It's good for our mental health. Yeah, good for our mental health. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm reading my notes. Hold on, because I think we're coming to the end of this. Okay, so then they all go out to eat or whatever on the boat, and they had this dinner, and you know, everybody comes. Now, when everybody came, the only people that wasn't there was Kim and Tiffany, and I'm sitting here wondering, where the hell is Kim, where's Tiffany? Kim comes out over dramatic, as she normally is, and then Tiffany came out. Now, Tiffany came out with this hat, and on the top of the hat it said, oh, hello, my name is, you know, Tiffany. Now, everybody was laughing. I personally found it to be funny. I felt like it was making light of the situation. Even Tiffany was making light of it, and B. Simone was just like, she gonna call my name next, she gonna call my name next. Like, I think everybody was making light of it, but Maya took it a little bit too seriously, in my opinion. She did say that she didn't think that it was funny, and she felt like, oh, I'm being teased again. This is exactly why I was in the wrong girls before. But it, Maya, it's light heart teasing. Like, it's not, oh, bitch, you ugly, and that's why you ain't never gonna be. It's literally light heart teasing. Like, girl, you messed up on her name, and it's just something funny. I didn't even really see nobody there take it that seriously, but other than you, I mean, Kim later, but regardless, I really didn't think it was that big of a deal. I thought it was funny. Like, we're making light of a situation. It's not really that big of a deal. Like, you know. But Maya said that she didn't know how to introduce Tiffany in the sense of, oh, I didn't know if I should call her your best friend, a philanthropist, an actress, and you know, that's your best friend. And Kim said exactly what I said in my last video, which is, if you really did want to base it off of, oh, that's my best friend, why did you introduce, and I hope I'm getting his name right because I don't know, but I'm gonna call him Charlie. Why did you introduce him? And that's what I said in my last video. So again, like I said in the beginning of this video, everybody's point is, you could just say that you forgot. It's okay. I think the problem is that you're literally, that she was doubling down on the fact that, oh, I didn't forget. You did forget. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's okay. And she was like, oh, well, you're the star, Kim. And everybody's looking at her like, stop. Maya, you are Maya. Like, I wonder if she has like low self-esteem sometimes, because that comment in particular really stuck out to me, and it was the way that she said it and the fact that she said it when she was like, well, I mean, you're the star, bitch, you are Maya. And that's what everybody said, bitch, you are a star too, you are Maya. Don't ever doubt yourself and think that you're not like important enough to do anything, bitch. I don't even have to go through why you are one of the baddest. Let's not even go there, Maya. You're freaking Maya for the 10th time. I'm so done. And so I guess Kim pretty much was getting mad because she felt like Maya was trying to use her as a scapegoat, because Maya kept saying, oh, well, I did ask you, like, how did you want me to introduce her? And Kim was like, I wasn't even paying attention, which, if you go back, she really wasn't. Girl was having fun. She was probably wasn't even paying 2 cents to what she was saying. But again, I think it was just annoying Kim, the fact that you just won't admit it and let it the fuck go. It's okay that you forgot. It's fine. Let's just move on. But Maya was like literally doubling down on the fact that, no, I didn't forget, no, I didn't forget, no, I didn't forget. So Kim is like me, because Kim said she got a bad temper, so she got up and she walked away. And so she got up and she walked away. And then I was like, I would have did the exact same thing, to be quite honest, because I have a bad temper too. And not in it, it's not that the situation was that real. It was just the fact that I don't like when people lie about shit that they don't have to lie about. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And also, I'm pretty sure she could sense the fact that Maya was getting in her bag a little bit, and it wasn't even that real. Like, it really wasn't. So Kim leaves because she's aggravated. And so then Tiffany, see, I almost fucked out her name again. Tiffany and Charlie go back and they go and check on her to make sure that she's all good and stuff like that. And she just was saying again how she's just a little aggravated because she really cares about her friends, and she don't want it to be pretty much, I think Kim don't want it to be no fake shit. Like, just be real about the whole situation. Just be real. So they told Maya, now mind you, peep this, Pretty V told Maya to get up and go and check on Kim, because Maya wasn't going to do it. Maya was going to sit there. Again, that could be about the fact that you wasn't really friends with a lot of females, but in that type of situation, you're supposed to be the party that gets up and goes sees what's going on, because clearly she's upset from something that you did. Now if you didn't give a fuck, that's one thing. But if you are on this trip and you're trying to learn, you're trying to communicate, that would have been best. So she got up, she goes back there, talks to her, and she tries to explain, like, that's never my intention. I wasn't trying to be rude or shady or nothing like that. So they pretty much got over it. Everybody hugged. They did do like a little prank, like they was acting like they was going to fight, whatever. Chili looked like she was on 10. She was ready to go. Do you hear me? Chili was ready to go. But everybody's cool, and I'm glad that they handled it that way. This is not Love and Hip Hop, so we don't need all of that ridiculous drama. This was good enough drama for me. It wasn't that real, and it got resolved very fast. So y'all tell me what else. Y'all tell me how y'all like this episode. Again, like I said, this is one of my favorite episodes. I'm out, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.